Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the real values of x that satisfy this exponential equation. Now, to solve this problem, let us start by looking at the square root of 6 to the power x. Of course, you know that 6 is 2 times 3. So we can write this as the square root of 2 times 3 to the power x. And when we open this bracket, then this can be written as the square root of 2 to the power x multiplied by 3 to the power x, which of course is exactly the same as the square root of 2 to the power x times the square root of 3 to the power x. Now let us look at this. Of course, you know that 3 can be written as the square root of 3 squared. The square is going to take care of the square root. Then we have the power x. But now, from our laws of indices, we can switch the places of these two powers. When we do that, then we have the square root of 3 to the power x squared. Now, the same thing happens here. 2 is the square root of 2 squared. Then we have the power x. And once more, when we switch the places of these two powers, then we can be able to write this as the square root of 2 to the power x squared. Now, with these three changes, we can write this original equation as 4 times the square root of 3 to the power x squared minus 9 times the square root of 2 to the power x squared is equal to 5 times the square root of 2 to the power x times the square root of 3 to the power x. Now, there are several ways of solving this equation. One way is to start with a substitution. We can say let a be equal to the square root of 2 to the power x, while b is equal to the square root of 3 to the power x. And of course, since both a and b are square roots, that means that a and b must be positive. Now, with these substitutions, the original equation now becomes 4b squared minus 9a squared is equal to 5ab. Now, when we rearrange this equation, we have 9a squared plus 5ab minus 4b squared is equal to 0. We can factorize the left-hand side of this equation. Since we have two different variables, let us use the table method. What are the factors of 9a squared? We have a and 9a. What are the factors of minus 4b squared? We have b and minus 4b. Now, a times minus 4b is going to give us minus 4ab, while 9a times b is going to give us 9ab. And 9ab minus 4ab is going to give us 5ab. So when we factorize the left-hand side of this equation, we have a plus b multiplied by 9a minus 4b is equal to 0. And of course, from here we can see that either a plus b is equal to 0, from where a is equal to minus b, or 9a minus 4b is equal to 0, from where 9a is equal to 4b. Now let us look at these two conditions. In this case, we have that a is equal to minus b, but remember that both a and b must be positive, so this condition is unacceptable. Now, in the second case, we have that 9 times a which is equal to the square root of 2 to the power x, is equal to 4 times b, which is equal to the square root of 3 to the power x. Now let us divide both sides of this equation by 9 times root 3 to the power x. On the left hand side, this will cancel that, and we have the square root of 2 over 3, both to the power x, and this is equal to, this is going to take care of that, leaving us with 4. But now remember that 4 is 2 squared and 9 is 3 squared. But then 2 is root 2 squared. So this is root 2 squared squared divided by root 3 squared squared. And of course, you know that to open these two brackets, all we need to do is to multiply these two powers. So this is equal to the square root of 2 over 3 to the power 2 times 2 is 4. Now, when you compare the two sides of this equation, it is very easy to see that x is equal to 4. So the value of x that satisfies this equation is 4. Now, an alternative way of solving this equation is to start by dividing through this equation by either root 3 to the power x squared or root 2 to the power x squared. Now, let us divide through by root 3 to the power x squared. Now, of course, here, this is going to cancel that to give us 4 minus, here we have 9 times root 2 over 3 to the power x squared. And then this is equal to, now this is going to take one of that. So we have 5 times root 2 over 3 to the power x. Now we do a substitution. Let root 2 over 3 to the power x be equal to the letter d. Now with this substitution, we can write this equation as 4 minus 9d squared is equal to 5d. Now when we rearrange this equation, we have 9d squared plus 5d minus 4 is equal to 0. And once more, we can factorize the left-hand side. Using the table method, we have d and 9d as the factors of 9d squared, and 1 and minus 4 as the factors of minus 4. Now, d times minus 4 is going to give us minus 4d, while 9d times 1 is going to give us 9d. Now, 9d minus 4d, of course, is going to give us 5d. So from here, we have d plus 1 multiplied by 9d minus 4, and this is equal to 0. Now, from here we have that either d plus 1 is equal to 0, from where d is equal to minus 1, or 9d minus 4 is equal to 0, from where 9d is equal to 4. Now, once more, remember that d is a square root, so it must be positive. But here we have that d is equal to minus 1, so this is unacceptable. From here, when we divide both sides of this equation by 9, we have that d is equal to 4 over 9. Now, of course, this can be written as 2 squared over 3 squared, which of course is the same as root 2 over 3 to the power 4. Now, with this substitution, we have that root 2 over 3 to the power x is equal to root 2 over 3 to the power 4. Once more, when we compare both sides of this equation, it is very easy to see that x is equal to 4. Now, to check our answer, let us substitute 4 for x into the original equation. We have 4 times 3 to the power 4 minus 9 times 2 to the power 4. Now, is this equal to 5 times the square root of 6 to the power 4? 3 to the power 4 is 81. 2 to the power 4 is 16. Is this equal to 5 times 6 to the power 4 divided by 2? Of course, you know that we are dividing by 2 because of the square root. Now, when you look at these two terms, you'll see a common factor. 4 times 9. So we have 4 times 9 into 4 is going to take care of 4. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 9 is going to take care of 9. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Now, is this equal to 5 times 6 squared? 4 times 9 is 36. 9 minus 4 is 5. Here we have 5 times 36. And of course, 36 times 5 is equal to 5 times 36. So, 4 is correct. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more tutorials here.